And I'm so proud of the way she just stepped right in and just took over as the matriarch of the family. Just continued and to hold the entire family together. I congratulate both of them, and I was saying to Jackie a couple of minutes ago that it seemed like Ghaly was passing a long time. I'm wondering why this is the first appreciation service we're having for him. Because he is one of those persons so genuine. I mean, if you don't want to like him, you have to like him. I don't think personally that you can find one person who would have anything negative to say about Ghaly or Angela. At least not justifiable. Because you always get these negative points. I always say it's so easy to look at people and they say something bad about them. But when you think about all that they've done, all that they've accomplished, nobody can say with a good conscience anything bad about any of them. I'm so happy to see John Lee here today. John Lee, you know, I gotta say this. Because, no, this ain't on politics. Because I launched a vicious attack against his son the other day. You know, it wasn't justified. It was just it was strictly politics. So I gotta take this opportunity to apologize to you and your wife. You know, somebody said earlier about being called upon from time to time to pay tribute and say things about people that you don't know. You know, I always tell a story about how I went in the church on Camp Road one day, Camp Road Union, and I went in the wrong funeral service. And just about when I was about to get up and leave, Pastor Butler said we'll now call on Minister Gibson to bring remarks. Of course, I didn't know who was named in that coffin. But I had to say something. But it is a joy and a privilege to be here today to speak about people that I know. I mean, I partly grew up in the church. You know, I was back, I think, in 1985. I think it was 1985 when I stopped going to the club and I got saved. And I said to my sister at the time, man, I'm looking for a wife. You know? But it got to be somebody in the church. I don't want nobody in the club. And of course, she sent me to General and look at Jackie. And I look at her, she said, take this book to Jackie and you look at it and tell me what you think. And I looked at her and I look at those big legs and I say, no. I don't want big legs. You know? And then something hit me. And she said, man, look at her again. So I came to Englerston and I saw something right over here and the choir was singing over here. And I looked at her and all of a sudden I saw a glow. And I said, yeah, that's the one. And of course, right after I said, now the only way you can get closer is you got to join the choir. And so I joined the choir. I couldn't sing, but I joined the choir. Because I wanted to be close to her. You know, and like they say, the rest is history. 30 years later, we are still together. And 30 years later, she is still the best thing that ever happened to me. And I always tell people that she made my life complete. You know how it is when you have life, but it ain't complete. And then somebody come into your life and they just sort of bring everything together. So she's the person responsible for making my life complete. And so I thank all of the persons here in Englerston who fed into my life. I had a lot of good times here, from the all-night prayer meetings, to the long business meetings, to Bible study down in the basement, battling with Bishop Nelson Ferguson in those business meetings. And of course then there was Brother Bo and Brother Franklin, Randy and Charles. Randy was my official partner in testing. Whenever they had any food that they were preparing for any function we have, and me and Randy had to eat first because we had to test it to make sure it was good. Then of course there was Brother Franklin Rigby, who I hid behind him as he played the trumpet, because I used to play the trumpet too. And so whenever I couldn't hit a note, I just stand next to him and just press the valves and pretend as I was hitting it. But I had a good time in Englerston with that. And of course, Brother Peter Curry, God bless his soul, may he rest in peace, who I always remember him saying this. And it stuck with me from then. And he always thanked God for being better to him than he was to himself. You know, and that stuck with me and caused me to always remember that, listen, you may think you're good to yourself, but the Lord is always better to you than you could ever be to yourself. And of course, I remember standing in this area over here one day with Sister Keju, who said to me, I was president of the union at the time, had no interest in politics. And she came to me and said, you know what? I see you one day as my boss. And I was trying to figure out what she's talking about. And then when we won the government in 2012, the Prime Minister said, I need you to be minister responsible for the public service and labor and national insurance. I said, Prime Minister, I have no difficulty, but I need Elizabeth Keju to be my permanent secretary. And of course, she became one of the best permanent secretaries in the public service. And you know how it is when people don't know your history. And every other week they come to me, Keju this, Keju that. I said, listen here, leave Keju name alone. I've known Keju for a long time, and what you're telling me, that is not Keju. You know, and so she represented the ministry well. She assisted me, and she made me to be the kind of minister that I am right now in the public services. For that I say, thank you, Mr. Keju. And of course, there was Pedro, who was very close to Jackie up until the time. I like to tease and say, I rescued her, but really she rescued me. Pedro was very close to her and very mischievous, and became very close to the entire family, and also godfather, I think, to one or two of our kids. And so, I say to you that this is a very challenging time in the country. This is a time when we have high rates of unemployment. We have lots of individuals who die on a yearly basis because they have no access to health care. Crime is escalating out of control. And so persons are relying more and more on the church for a place of refuge. Amen. And I believe that when you have a pastor and a minister like Ghaly and Swann, I believe that the future of the Bahamas continues to look very good. And so I just want to challenge you both to continue to transition into God's purpose in both of your lives. Continue to do the things that you know the Lord wants you to do. Because I know many times you have individuals who always feel like they know better than you. And in some instances they make you feel like they know better than the Lord. You know, when they come and they tell you that this is what the Lord told me, and you sit down and you say, boy, wonder how come he didn't tell me that? You know, but Ghaly, I knew you, as Lisa said, you're a very patient person. You're a very giving person. You've always had, you know, sometimes you meet pastors who, when you speak to them, you have to try and figure out if they still saved. You know, because they say some things to you that you don't expect pastors to say. You know, but in Ghaly's case, every single time, no matter what it is I have to talk to him about, he always sort of bring it in the spiritual realm for me. And cause me to understand, listen here, man, you may think this is a challenge that you're going through right now that's insurmountable, but this is just God's way of preparing you for something big and greater. And always make you feel comfortable. And so I thank you, Ghaly. I thank Englerston Church. And so, for better or for worse, whatever you see, Englerston, this is what you produced. Amen. You know, I spent many, many years here at Englerston, and I just want the Lord to continue to bless both of you as you continue in ministry for Him. Thank you very much. Amen.